you know, without that brakes, it will just flutter back and forth, you know, a good half, at least a half inch, right? Of play. I don't know what you're trying to continue to do that,
What up? Dude, it broke.
What broke?
Hold on.
Your live stream?
What's up, Keith?
What's happening?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna stick with what I got here since the phone was oriented in the wrong direction when I went live. So good to see you guys again. We are here with the Friday edition of Jet Jam News, live at 5. I'm a little late. We've been working on Dave's freaking stupid thing.
Dave's a boss, man.
So hold on.
Your Dave is a boss, man. This thing is sick. It's got an AM 3X receiver and gyro receiver in it now, you guys. Me and Dave just sat here. Well, Dave did most of the work, but then he started asking me like what I want for comfortability, you know, like where I want my rates and stuff, where I want my switches at. This thing is set up better than I ever had it, you guys. So this thing should rock and roll.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. As soon as the gear doors fall off my planes, dude. No sense of putting them back on. They're just gonna fall off again.
Yep.
And I broke those.
Like this is Dave's Avanti. We put AR637T in there, and we did the Dave Marshall Magic, and got this thing hooked up. Did you guys tighten up the gear?
I did. Yeah. No. Yes. That's just the plate.
That's just the trunnion. Yeah.
Yep.
So Dave's about to go out and fly this Avanti. For the first time, someone's going to go fly it. And I'll tell you who ain't going to fly it. Not this dude.
Dave put all the work into it.
Nope. And I'm tired, guys. I'm freaking beat.
We all are, man.
What's up, Gooniac?
Yeah, man. Gooniac, yeah, man. For all you guys out there, this place takes a lot out of you, man. I'm burning.
Yep. So check out Dave's janky-ass airplane. So look at this. It's got like cat bites all over the edge of the wing.
It just adds to the aesthetic, dude. Look at the tail. He even took 2 bites back
got
there.
big cat bites in the front. Like, look at that little mouth. Like,
that was when he was a baby too.
What's up, Jackson? How you doing, buddy?
Jackson RC.
Jackson RC.
What's up, man? Cool, man. You got some people up in the Chizat, huh?
It's been bit. No, it's been bit more than Evander Holyfield. Like Mike Tyson bit somebody. Mike Tyson did not get bit.
And Mike Tyson took chunks out.
Yeah, like he ate like a piece of Evander Holyfield's ear.
I think he might have swallowed some of it. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely got like digested. And to fix Evander Holyfield's ear, they had to do a skin graft from his nutsack.
What a great spot to go from.
I know, right? Because it's so soft and supple. It's like a leather seat.
You do when you do your live stream, you do put not for kids, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We just got monetized, but I don't want us going down that road, man. So get this, guys. You remember the copyright strike that I had, right? Filming that football game? They took it away, you guys.
Oh, good.
They took it off my record, man. So I got 0 out of 3 strikes. So that means I got 3. We don't plan on using them. We got
Dana's RC, good to see you.
Dana, what's up, man? Good to hear from you, man.
Yes.
For all you guys that did not come to this year, you have to next year.
You got to try to make the trip.
Fly out, drive out, whatever. Man, this is awesome. This is awesome, man. I'm so glad I did it.
Let me go see if I can find some of the more unique planes that we've seen today. There was a giant DC-10 custom. Yeah, you want to roll, dude? You want to? Yeah, so me and Dave are gonna go and walk the line here. I mean, there's more people here. I mean, just check it out. Check it out. Look at.
No wonder you're having a hard time getting flying. And then I'm flying my big
that Avanti
dancer, and I'm coming in, trying to land on the thing.
Awesome. There's so many planes. Now, the folks out this way, that's like down there all the way at the end,
That's
Bobby Commitment. I haven't See Bobby commitment today. Is he sleeping?
No, Bobby K's down there.
Is he?
Yeah, he was
You want to go?
Yeah, let's go down.
Let's go visit Bobby K, guys. Let's go visit Bobby K. Cause I get it. I get it. Y'all want to see Bobby. So
Bobby's a handsome fella.
Bobby is a handsome dude. He deserves
Notoriety,
and people wanting to see him.
fame, fortune.
Yeah, we've made a commitment to visiting Bobby, so we're gonna go down here and see what's up. Sorry about the shaky camera.
And he knows all the good strip clubs from here to Mississippi.
Yeah, all the good strip
All
clubs.
the good ones.
Because Bobby is committed to that kind of excellence.
Me and Spencer, we found an all-midget strip club. I couldn't believe it, man. Hit it up last night.
So Dave and Spencer Keith went out last night and found a midget strip club.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
And-
It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
Yeah, and went to visit midget strippers for real, son.
There's Bobby Kid's eggs with the shiz eggs. Oh, yep, you don't, yep.
What?
They're talking.
Yeah. Oh, so before we get to Bobby K, we're gonna go and take a look at what happened to Bobby K's F-14 because it's a sad event, y'all. This is Bobby K's F-14, and sadly the fuselage did not make it. It's sad, but the good news is that it's fixable. With a new fuselage, it's kind of repairable, almost.
Well, the good news is I have another wrecked one at home.
And the other good news is Bobby has another wrecked one at his house.
Plenty of parts.
So we got a lot of parts and pieces that can be used to make. We're gonna take like 3 jacked up F-14s and make one working one.
Yes.
All right. So here we go, Randy. This is what you wanted. And no, it was Jackson. Jackson RC Aviation said, "Where's Bobby committed?" And I was like, "He's right here."
Oh, yeah.
And Bobby, being the committed fella that he is, and for you the guys that did not tune in yesterday, you missed out
Admitted.
on all of the airplane fun and shenanigans. We've got a few under some covers now because, I mean, it's freaking hot out here, y'all.
All right,
Super
Bobby.
hot, yeah.
Bobby, while we got this live stream going, dude, tell them what happens to your Arrows RC.
Oh,
MiG-29
guys,
leaving in the sun.
special alert,
The,
special alert,
For you guys. Yep.
special alert.
Mine's actually in a little worse condition.
Special alert.
Hey, look.
News alert about the Arrows RC MiG-29.
Get a good top
So they're
shot of
supposed to
that.
look like that, and then when the sun hits them, you leave them out in the heat.
See how the thrust nozzles are supposed to look back here? The exhaust nozzles, see them? This is what happens if you leave them in the sun.
And they shrink.
This is very thin plastic. It will heat shrink. So don't take a heat gun to the thrust nozzle.
And don't leave it in the sun for more
Don't
than an
leave it
hour.
in the sun for more than like 5 minutes.
Or a half hour. Yep. Even
Especially hot ass Kentuckyana sun.
Yep.
Kentuckiana.
Kentucky, yeah.
So they will, I mean, look, they're very thin plastic.
Yeah.
So the exhaust nozzles
Yeah,
on
Bobby
the
noticed
Arrows
that earlier,
RC.
and I was like, am I getting baked out there in the sun? He grabbed, oh no, you might not be, but the nozzles, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what you probably need to do is, and this is just a suggestion from me since, you know, I don't have one yet. Yet, suckers?
But you've been
Who's
around
gonna-
enough of them this week.
Yeah, I put together 6 of these planes yesterday. Or someone did. I watched a lot of it. All right?
Yeah, there was about 6 of them built yesterday.
Ryan put this one together, so I'm checking.
Oh, Ryan put this one together. So we're making sure that everything is nice and tight and straight. And Yes.
I'm telling you right now, one thing that I've learned about Ryan in person is he don't care. He don't give a shit. It's flying.
Hey,
guys.
man, I'm trying to keep my channel monetized. All right?
Did somebody say something in the chat, David?
What?
Is someone swearing in the chat?
All right.
Oh, that was for me. Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, we've been. Hi, baby. My wife is in the room, y'all. I'm not talking to you.
Damn it.
So, I did get a chance to go out and run the big Craton yesterday, which is cool. I know. We'll be there soon. You don't get a defective jet with bad thrust tubes. Here would be my suggestion on the thrust nozzles, on the exhaust nozzles, is somebody needs to 3D print or find a 3D printed design that will fit there, because they're not very scale exhaust nozzles to begin with, right? You can probably 3D print something that's much cooler looking to go back there, that's much more scale, and the 3D printed part depending on what you made it out of. So if you made it out of like ABS, you're not going to worry ever about the stupid thing melting. Even if it was like PLA or PETG, it shouldn't melt unless you're leaving it in like ass hot sun all day. But in the shade, it should be fine.
Yep.
These things, you know,
We're trying to keep this monetized.
yeah, right. What I meant was ash hot.
Ash hot.
Just don't play any music in the background.
Right. So what you can see, right? Hold on. See how thin that the exhaust nozzle is? And I'm sure Bobby probably doesn't care that I'm doing this because this is one that's got a big ass bubble in it.
Yeah, from like 2 seconds.
Yeah, this was in the sun for like
It
1
was literally
second.
Not that long. Like me sitting here building it, not noticing it was in the sun.
You getting some food there, bro? Starving.
Oh yeah.
There's I had to throw this. Wait,
Nah, dude, there's.
but there's pork right here, dude.
There's proc.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This one, right there.
It really is. That thrust nozzle is ridiculous.
Pork up, man.
Hold on. So, to my wife, I am wearing my X-Wing fighter shirt because I love it. You want to see my underwear? Is that what you're saying? He's already seen it. Here's the king rat for round 2 of Live at 5 News.
Is that what's up?
Hey, yeah. I think we're all going live later for a special edition of Toe the Line with Dave's RC. Live from Jet Jam. It'll be pretty cool. Hey, did y'all know that when you go and attend Jet Jam and you are a paid participant and you have signed up for the membership, that Jet Jam is not just an event that happens here in Kentuckiana or wherever we're at. That and first I got to dig into the tent mansion. That Jet Jam. Yeah, sorry, Wild Bill. The orientation was already jacked up, and there was already people in here, and I can't change it. So, Jet Jam is also something that they give you when you come in, and this is a fresh thing of handmade wild blueberry jam. So I have Jet Jam, baby. Every person that signs up and registers for Jet Jam, when you get here, they give you a jar of actual Jet Jam, which is cool. So, you know, if the opportunity to do some fellowship with your friends wasn't enough, if you don't come for the flying and you don't come for the jets and you don't come for your friends, at least come so you can get a nice fresh jar of Jet Jam.
I told him you wanted to fly today.
Up, we're gonna look at. I don't know if y'all can see the A-10s that just flew by.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Good, man.
Ah, so there's a couple of A-10s in the air. Look, there's a Havoc that's not crashed yet.
He must not have any trees at his.
Right. That guy doesn't know how to do like rolling loops.
No one does. This thing feels like it's gonna tip back.
That's my chair, man. It is tipping back. It's for sunbathing.
I'm stuck.
Are you serious?
Yes. What the hell? All I did was cross my legs. And the sun gun is.
So look, these are like cam gears, right? And they can like rotate into place to kind of lock it in. Yeah. Sorry. Ryan stole my chair. And my chair doesn't like him. And it was like, screw you, buddy. You're not my daddy. And it tried to throw him out. It tried to do like the reverse ejection seat, which is pretty funny. George Watts is here. Let me see if I can go find Dr. Watts. Uh-oh. Here's more sad times. This is not mine, but more sad times from Jet Jam. We're going hunting. So, Jackson, we are going right now to hunt for George Watts. I did see him earlier, but I haven't seen him in a little bit. He may have left because he does not live far from the field at all. So let's keep looking. Let's see. Aloha, guys. So, I honestly do not see him. So he may have left. Oh, these are the bad spots. These are the bad spots. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you something that I hope you find pretty freaking cool. All right, here is the custom-built DC-10 airliner done up in the UPS scheme. This thing was flying earlier. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome. It has incredible air presence. It flies great. The guy's a great pilot. This is an awesome, awesome plane. So that's another cool treat that we got from Jet Jam. All right, so we're gonna keep hunting for Mr. Watts and see if I can find him. Oh, this music. I gotta get away from the music. Yep, I'm not seeing him. I'm not seeing George Watts. Right, we do not own the rights to this music. The music is playing in the background, and I can't help it. Yep, guys, I am not seeing George Watts. He may have already gone home because he lives very close, and I believe he's going to be coming back tomorrow. So, oh, hey, hey guys, look what I found. So the crowd wants to say hi to George Watts.
Hi, crowd.
Hi, crowd.
Man, y'all guys never to be here next year. This is awesome flying.
Yeah. This is excellent. There's so much stuff. Now, have you been doing any flying, George? Or have you just been, like here watching and,
No, I've been flying. I don't know how many times I flew yesterday. Probably 15, 20.
Nice.
I burnt myself out yesterday. I was toast.
Yeah.
So today I've been maybe 5 flights.
Right.
But I've got one of those HSD T33s, 12S that I've been working on too. So I've got it almost ready to go.
Do you have that here?
Got it here. I bought it here from Andy.
Nice.
HSD Jets USA, and just got it all set up.
Now, were you heading out that way, or can you show us the plane real
Yeah,
quick?
come on down.
Oh, yeah. George Watts is going to give us a good exclusive look at his new HSD 120 millimeter T33, which is awesome.
We'll bring Andy.
We're going to be bringing Andy Davis as well, who is the owner of HSD Jets USA. So, everybody say hi to Andy Davis. So we're going to be going in here and taking a look at this. Now, this is...
Show them this here first.
So this is George's... Is this yours?
It's mine.
George's HSD F16. Is this the newer one?
105 millimeter 12S system. It's the best one of the best flying planes ever flown. It's got the Cortex in it. Andy told me it was, and he didn't lie.
Yeah.
It flies great.
So that is the HSD F16 105 millimeter 12S EDF, which is amazing. If you guys haven't seen one of these, look it up. They sound awesome. They sound amazing on video. I'll tell you, having seen several of them fly here in person, like they will blow your mind. You must see it to believe it. It is an incredibly scale flying aircraft. It sounds badass. You gotta check it out.
If you get where you're comfortable flying and not crashing a lot,
Right.
buy one of these. Instead of buying 3 small EDS, buy this one.
Buy one big one and you'll be happy for life.
Makes the price of 3 of the small
Right.
ones.
And if you've
It
got...
flies 100% better than them small ones.
Right. And if you've got so the other thing to keep in mind, I mean, it's bigger, it's faster, it needs more runway to take off. It actually doesn't need more runway to land, and why is that?
Well, it's just
Why doesn't it need more runway to land? Because it's got brakes, baby.
well, that's
Like
the thing.
just-
You use them brakes now on all the little EDS. I reach down for that brake switch.
Yeah.
It's not there.
So it does take a healthy amount of runway to take off, but with those brakes, you can actually get it down and get it slowed down pretty quick. Now, something that's pretty cool is the only livery of the big 120 millimeter T33 that I've seen so far has been the Thunderbird scheme. And this is one that I haven't seen yet in person.
The ribbon scheme, is that correct? And the reason I've got it, I love the scheme. I like yellow because you see it's so great here, but I just wanted something different than the Thunderbird.
Right.
But Andy, if you want to take them through it, and show them the S-Bus setup too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're going to take a little tour of the HSD 120 millimeter T33 with Andy Davis. So everybody say hi to Andy.
Hey. So as George has got it here, this is exactly how it comes out of the box. It comes with this new multifunction controller, which does a number of different things. In fact, you got the batteries plugged in?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
You don't even need the radio on to power this up and go through the menu and make changes or adjustments to everything. So you can see it brings up the voltages of each of his receiver packs.
Right, and it's redundant packs, right? So if
Redundant
one were to
packs.
fail, it would still
So,
maintain control.
Exactly. It's a regulator balancer. So if it senses that one's a little bit lower than the other, it'll pull on the other one for a little bit to pull them back into balance.
Right.
reason it looks messy right now, we just finished actually 5 minutes ago getting everything working on, which is snap.
Which in George's case, he's using S-Bus, Futaba S-Bus.
Okay.
You can see how simple this is. It's
Sure,
just
yeah,
one
single wire.
running from the receiver into, and all he's got to do in his radio is map a couple of extra channels, one for the brakes, one for the flaps, and that's it.
Right,
It's
so
pretty much done.
so what George has here is a T18 SD Futaba radio going to an what's that, a 7008?
800. But with this thing,
Yep.
most of my S-Bus planes, I just run a 3-channel receiver.
Right.
S-Bus, the transmitter determines the number of channels you get.
Exactly. So S-Bus will transmit every channel that the transmitter can support, regardless of what the receiver can or can't do, right? And I've seen some that are just receiver modules that only have S-Bus, so they're S-Bus only, very small, micro style, and you can run a single receiver or a single wire out to your controller module and run everything, and it's a very clean setup. So that's awesome.
When I get done, all these wires will be tied down.
It's kind of one of those seeing is believing things, guys. So we've got an 8-channel receiver with only one wire coming out of it, and we can actually control up to 18 channels with George's radio through what would otherwise be an 8-channel receiver. And I believe the receiver came with the radio, right? Or did it not?
I buy them all separate. But
Okay.
The way I do it when I build a plane, when I go home at night, sometime I'll order another 8-channel receiver. If I use a 3-channel
Sure.
radio, so that way I'm never out of style.
Sure,
I
of
got
course.
my little hobby shop at home. So
I'll bet. Most of us do. So is there anything else? Now, when has this paint scheme been available in the T33 the whole time?
Yeah, this is actually when the prototype turbine version arrived to me back in late December of last year. Mine's in this color, and I now have 140 lights on it, completely bone stock.
Right.
I haven't changed out a thing on it. I have bulb tires from all the landings. But
Sure.
Other than that, I haven't changed a thing on the airplane. Came out with the Thunderbird scheme about the same time that the production models started coming out. So both the turbine and the EDF version are available in this color or the Thunderbird color.
Right. Yeah, and this thing looks nice, and it's probably but and the other 9 are all Thunderbirds.
There's one other.
The yellow one down there somewhere. But
Right.
we flew, I think, 4 or 5 of them just a little while ago. I think only one of them was yellow, but yeah, it looks pretty cool when all these big ones are up in the
Yeah.
And this is my 4th HSD plane. Andy's support is great. I mean, he's every question I've
Right.
ever asked. I love his batteries, the rolling top and the RC Jet.
And the JetWorks packs, yep.
Both are really,
Yep, so, and what's interesting is, while there is, we can say that there's, support here at Jet Jam this year, but we all know of, like, the events that have been going on in the recent past. And I don't mean to kind of brag on you, but Andy's the only guy that really maintained his commitment to be here and be a full show sponsor with on-site staff available. Like, Horizon's got some people that showed up, but they didn't bring, like, a trailer of crap. Like, Andy showed up ready,
and he's helped all his customers.
Exactly.
He's helped me about 3 times on this thing.
Exactly. So kudos to Andy and HSD Jets USA for being here. What's cool, guys, and the only way that you'd know this is to be here, that at 15 minutes to the top of the hour, so from every hour at 45 minutes after until the top of the hour, we've been doing something called like the high performance jets 50. And the way that, so really the high performance jets is these.
It's 12.
Yeah.
Caterpillar's 12S system, a above 90 mil. So you
Right.
fly 90
So
mil,
my
90
thing
mil.
was it had to be 9S or higher, and it had to be running at least or greater than the 90 millimeter EDF. And like the only jets, I won't say only, but the predominant jet here that meets that category are the HSD T-33s and the HSD F-16s. So I mean, it's almost like, hey, it's highlight reel time. Go get your cameras because we're about to put up some big ass awesome planes. Um, so this has been a really neat show, and this has been kind of a spontaneous thing. We're live, by the way. You know, yeah.
Let me make one quick. You don't have to use the Futaba system though. It works for any radio.
Right.
And it ships with the male-to-male wires to hook it up with any transmitter. So those are included.
Yeah, and one of the things that I was kind of curious about, and I'd kind of have to look through the multifunction thing, is if you can switch it from like S-Bus over to SRXL2, which is
You don't even
Spectrum
have to do
serial.
that. You just go in and plug these in and it starts.
Yeah, but then you got like all the wires coming
Well,
out of the
this
receiver,
one's
you know what I
set
mean?
up with non-S-Bus. But it's still not that bad if you clean it up.
Yep. Oh, so
Used a Cortex Pro.
and the Cortex has to sit in front of the controller.
Yeah, but if you use the Cortex Pro, I've not done it yet, but you
Yeah.
can.
Does it
you
do
take
like a
one wire
S-Bus
in the
daisy
Cortex
chain
and
type
You
of
can now
thing?
run S-Bus from your Futaba receiver through the Cortex Pro into the airplane. with
Right.
the wire.
But this is the way
Got
it
it.
would look for a Spectrum, right?
Yeah,
here.
that's how it would look for Spectrum.
Okay.
Everybody else, yeah.
And for this jet, the Cortex Pro, and that's the easiest gyro I've ever seen it set up. You can have the thing set up in 5 minutes, literally. Once
Right.
it's plugged in, 5
Right.
minutes.
It's so much cooler down here in the big white tent. I should have come down here a long time ago. Down on the other side of the field, in the big red tent, it's not this cool.
Yeah, but you got a cool guy down there.
Yeah, right. It makes up for it, right? Like, I don't mind it being so hot when we got cool people to hang out with. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for sharing this awesome airplane. These awesome. No picture or video will do this thing justice. These are huge EDF airplanes. Like, I mean, you just can't really put in a picture how big it is. They are giant. And we'll take a look at this scheme again real quick. And thanks, George, for sharing.
I'll put the canopy on here real quick so you can actually see what it looks like.
And thanks, Andy, for walking us through it again. You know, it's been a pleasure. Yep. That thing is fantastic. Now, as far as this thing has cheater vents, right? Yeah, I was like, there's no way that those are the only intakes for a big 120 millimeter EDF.
But I'll tell you that fan,
Yeah.
just to check the motor a while ago, my 2 receiver packs are not tied down. And I ran that fan up, the fan started sucking them packs.
Nice.
And I would have, if the boys hadn't told me, I would have probably sucked them back in there.
That would have caused some problems.
That was awesome.
It might have turned it into a flamethrower. That would have been pretty sweet. All right. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the stream. And we'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the Saturday edition of Jet Jam Live News at 5. And thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Say bye-bye to George and Andy, and bye, guys. We will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Actually, we will see you tonight because we are going live with myself and Pilot Ryan and Dave's RC and Bobby Committa and whoever else is around to come and be like a cheering. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. here at Jet Jam. We're going to be doing a special edition of Toe the Line with Dave's RC tonight, guys. So be sure to tune in. Just turn your notifications on for all of us. And when we go live, whenever that is, because we can't really do it on a schedule, it's got to be a bit more dictated by what's going on at the field, right? So if there's still a lot of activity, we're not going to be able to go live until it kind of dies down. So our plan right now is to go live probably around 9 o'clock. Yeah, no problem, bud. And thanks for watching. You guys all have a swell day. We will see you guys tonight with Pilot Ryan, Dave's RC, Bobby Committa, and whoever else. We're going to have special guests, maybe. Or maybe not. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock.